And we're back with another video. It's 2:35, I believe it is, p.m. And I think it's September 26th, I think. Maybe, whatever. We're getting close to the end of the month, and it's Thursday. That much I know, I think, anyway. I'm not really sure. I'm not even paying attention really to the time or date right now. I'm just burn out. So I decided to, kind of lay down on my bed, play a few games, and do some reading, and just kind of, take it easy and not stress out, think about it too much, But, I was kind of thinking about the video that I made yesterday about the centers and the issue relating to people pointing the finger and dealing with their personal issues and projecting them on other people, and the pointing, the blame game type stuff. And I also did a video yesterday, I don't know which video it was called, but I was basically talking about how disappointed I was that people can easily come in and just rearrange somebody's life in the manner that they did for their own selfish purposes. And as I was thinking, today as I was driving home, which was a really nice drive home, by the way. I mean, it wasn't too hot. It was just kind of, I don't know, kind of overcast, but still, it was a nice day that kind of showed that the autumn season was rolling in, and it felt nice, Anyway, as I was driving home, I kept thinking, when you really look at the evil intentions of people and their excuses for doing the things that they do, like, for example, how, my whole life got flipped and turned around. And so they don't really have any reason or justification for their selfish motive. So they'll make up stuff, like they'll make up stuff like, oh, well, I'm assuming that my jealous siblings were saying, well, she can get a boyfriend and stuff at work, so we're gonna move her to a different location, or we're gonna isolate her or something. All of that is just absolutely ridiculous. If I was going to look for a boyfriend, okay, I could do that anywhere. It doesn't matter if that was the kind of personality, if I had that kind of personality that I wanted to mingle like that at work, which I would not do that. I would do that anywhere, no matter what job it was. If I was looking for a man, and first of all, I have standards, okay? I'm not the kind of person that dislikes everyone. And number two, you can tell that doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's just somebody who wants to strip you of things that you're entitled to, but somehow they think that they are entitled to. So I'm dealing with the issue of betrayal, and like I said, there's no emotional attachment, but there's a lot of devastation left behind, because I had no idea that I wasn't protected at work. I had no protection where I was, and that these people could easily come in and do what they did. And that's why I'm talking about stalking and domestic stalking specifically, because I personally think this is the main reason why there's so many TIs, targeted individuals, because this is stuff that's being able to happen. It's like, there's no real security protection in the workforce, okay? Like these people working in these human resource desks and these business owners and stuff, they're intermingling with people on the outside, and it's affecting what's going on in the inside. And they're using, things that have absolutely no specific purpose, or it doesn't really determine a person's skill level, and they are just basing their personal preferences on the employment issues, and where that's not supposed to be the case. And so you have all these people who are sitting here in this, I call it employment purgatory or limbo, where you got some people who've been out of work for a very long time, or you got people such as myself who are working jobs who are isolated all the time, this sort of stuff. And the job satisfaction is really low, because they're not doing what they should be doing or what they want to do, and their choices are very limited, and somebody else is granted the ability to make decisions for them. And this is so topsy-turvy, and it sounds insane, But I do believe that this is the majority. This is the main issue as to why we have so many targeted individuals. Ex-spouses are coming in. Old people that you used to know can come in and do this sort of stuff. And it's like, no. Employers have a responsibility to protect, the personal issues. Especially, they should be protecting their employees. They should be protecting confidential information. Nobody should be able to do what these people have done. And I'm not trying to point just me or just constantly focusing on me. I'm talking about targeted individuals in general. It's like the reason why this is going on. And it's a problem, and people can get cliquish. Like, I was talking about how my siblings, my former siblings, were probably intermingling with like a lot of the business owners, a lot of the people who were, agencies and stuff. And these people are becoming partial or developing, agreements, okay, which are illegal, to prevent other people from living their life. And, you're not supposed to be partial, in your employment issues, okay? You don't shield and pick and choose based on the issues that I'm sure my family was giving, which I think is just absolutely stupid. And I'm not the rebellious type, meaning like, there was never, like I said, when I was 18, I was able to do whatever I want, okay? I don't think what I do in my life is rebellious at all, because I'm not doing anything. It was already agreed upon that I was able to do whatever I wanted. But, that somebody could put you on, like, basically puppet strings and make you live out or work jobs that you didn't ask for, and I don't think it's a benefit, really, to either you or, of course, either to the employer either. I mean, mind you, my tasks are pretty easy to do at where I work, but it's like, there's no job satisfaction. There's no chance for promotion. There's no chance for advancement. And really, it's not the kind of environment that I would prefer to be in. And it's not that I'm saying I'm not grateful, because I know there's a lot of targeted individuals who are in worse situations. Okay, this I fully understand. But everybody in this country has their rights. It is their right, okay? It's number one, it's your birthright. But we have laws in this country that protect the rights of each citizen in the United States to prevent other people from infringing on our rights. And I think that this whole situation is so barbaric and so archaic and just, I don't know. It's something that I live with every day. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a reality I have to wake up to. It's a drag. It's a huge drag. So I try. Every day I keep thinking, what can I do to try to make my life better? Like, at this point, I don't know, because, for the longest time, I always enjoyed working, and my work was pretty much everything. My whole world revolved around what I did, what I got, for those 8 hours of the day. And I derived my satisfaction off of what I was able to accomplish for those 8 hours of the day. So I feel like my life was ripped away from me, So it's really hard for me to find something that, other than my personal hobbies, okay, which I would not want to do that as a living. It's a personal thing. I can't, I'm lost, and to think that some evil bastard, motherfucking piece of shit, could actually do something like this, and have a smile on his face. The evil that just constantly rolls through my brain is just, it's amazing. I guess, we live in a time, there's always been evil on the earth, but just imagine that kind of betrayal, and how much families can cause pain, the kind of pain that families can cause to another person. I don't know about what's going on in the future. Really, the future doesn't really interest me at this point, because I'm like, I can't get interested in the future. I cannot find anything that's going to stimulate, motivate, or intrigue me or anything. It's very hard for me to pull myself out of this. You know what I mean? Can I do other work? Yeah, I can do other work. You know what I mean? But I don't know, really. I mean, I think I should talk to, say, maybe a job counselor or something, to get some sort of help, because I don't know anything in this town, really. And, for the last 20-something years, I've been doing the same thing. And it's very difficult for someone like myself to, to figure that out, because I know that I've gained a lot of experience. Oh, and I also want to say, one of the demoralizing issues while working under these idiots that have been assigning me my job, I know that no matter what you do, no matter how, you know, great, no matter what kind of effort you put in the job, you will never be rewarded for your efforts. I did a great job over at the farmer's place. I mean, a really good job there, okay? I transformed so much there and did so much work and took on so many duties that were outside of my level of expertise, okay? And this is the shit that I get. So I know that no matter where I go, working under these fucktards, I'm not going to get anything. So when you work under a system where you're constantly demoralized, okay, you only can do the minimum that's assigned to you. You don't feel like you want to really contribute anything else. And you're just kind of moving and chugging along, you know? I don't want to work under these people again. I hope these people, I don't know, set themselves on fire, kill themselves preferably. That would be great. I don't want anything to do with these people. And I've said this before, but I can't stress it enough, okay? It bears repeating. I don't want to see them. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want anything from these people. They don't know how to evaluate employees. They, you know, I'm referring to my former family. They think that if they're in a bad mood, then they can go and tell the boss or an employee or whatever to spout off at me. So because they want to air out or try to get back at me for trying to defend myself because I'm in a situation that I shouldn't have been in the first place. Okay? This is not what the workplace is about. It really isn't. So I don't want anything to do with these people. So I would like to find something else that I can somewhat enjoy. And I'm not going to probably thoroughly enjoy it, but I need to find something that is going to be a decent living. You know what I mean? Fill up my time, my 8-hour time, to come home and do what I needed to do, you know, and that's what I need to do, and it's very hard for me. You know, I know that I know all the software packages. Maybe if I could get a chance to work a job where they might give me some assignments where I can work in PowerPoint, because I'm learning PowerPoint, but I'm the kind of person, I tend to be even better if I can get my hands on something, and then I can start working my way through it. Like little small assignments, like making some signs with PowerPoint, and then maybe do a brief presentation with PowerPoint. Something like that, you know, because I really do like PowerPoint. I see the great benefits of it, okay? But I would like to get a little more hands-on with it, meaning actually work with it on a daily basis, and that way it would become more part of my daily life. That would be great. And maybe that's what, I don't know. Who knows what I'm going to do, but that's floating around through my mind. But working under these people, they're not even my family, they're just strangers to me at this point. Working under these monsters, okay, is of no benefit to me. Sure, I have a job, but, you know, it's not, I know that if what I did at the farmer's place got no acknowledgement whatsoever, it doesn't matter how hard I work. It doesn't matter what I do. I will never be rewarded for anything. So I want this man, Jim Culligan, to put a gun in his mouth and pull the trigger and get the fuck out of my life. And that is not a joke. Okay, I seriously do not want this person in my life ever again. So anyway, wrapping up this video. Gonna calm down, catch my breath, you know, center myself, and try to enjoy the day. Have a great one. Bye-bye.